delante de él, porque le llegaba una receta mezclando unos vinos viejos, pero no tan viejos, que se parecía bastante al vino. Y a lo mejor le costó hacer el vino $50 o $100 o 200 y vendía esos vinos en $1,000 y pico.
Wow.
O sea, es algo increíble lo que logró este señor en millones pudo vender, vendió vinos y tuvo una influencia grande en el mercado, porque esto es un mercado, ¿verdad?, billonario, y entonces hasta que un millonario del estado de Texas se dio cuenta que está invirtiendo muchos millones, contrató un investigador privado y lo descubrieron.
Wow. Una pregunta, en las relaciones públicas, ¿verdad?, de negocio, dicen que el golf es el deporte del negocio. En la cuestión del vino, ¿cómo a ti te ayuda, o tú que das las charlas, las clases, cómo eso ayuda a una persona, no a ti, a una persona, a tener una posición mejor en cuestión de negocio?
Pues fíjate, de hecho tengo algunos oyentes de este programa que ahora se matricularon en el curso, que están en la venta. Ellos me dijeron, mira, yo estoy en la venta, yo soy ejecutivo de venta, y me entiendo que ya he ido con varios clientes que me han invitado, o yo los he invitado a almorzar, y que entiendo que me falta este conocimiento, y le está ayudando bastante. Ya estamos a la misma mitad, y he ido, ¿verdad?, buscando su retroalimentación, y la he ayudado bastante. Es una buena, siempre es un tema de comunicación, y por ejemplo, mi mamá no tomaba nada, excepto vino. Sí tomaba vino, mi suegra y otras personas con las que yo comparto, de otra forma también, si yo tomara cerveza, no podía disfrutar con ellos, y con el vino sí he logrado tener esa, siempre existe un vino para cualquier tipo de comida que esté en el mundo, pues hay vino, y pues por ahí a veces la gente se mira, yo no tomo vino, pero cuando voy a comer me puedo tomar un vino, y ahí empieza por lo menos una empatía. A lo mejor no todo el mundo le gusta el alcohol, no todo el mundo le gusta el vino, pero esto es algo que yo he encontrado que casi
el otro lo aguanta.
Y pasa con un trago, tú podrías darte un trago de algún licor que tenga alto por ciento, pero te baja sencillo porque no tiene ninguna cremosidad, no tiene azúcar residual. Y entonces el peso en boca, los vinos,
Yeah, fucking weird. That's all this guy is playing with. That in gym. Figure he would have forward, but yeah. Fairness. That makes sense.
La lengua es para tú, cuando tú vas, hay un diagrama, un mapa realmente cómo tú degustas el vino. Y aquí tú vas a sentir en la punta del frente de la lengua, sientes lo dulce, a los lados vas a sentir lo agrio, los lados laterales, ¿verdad? Atrás, pero frontales al lado vas a sentir lo salado. Entonces al final, casi cuando se acaba la lengua, ahí sienten lo amargo, el bitterness. Entonces la gente decía, no sabía qué decir en el medio.
No sabes, ¿cuánto tú vas adquiriendo más experiencia cada
Let's
vez?
see if I die or not. Back then, chairman, these programmers get erections by leaning that back.
Usualmente para el primer día tú lo haces a propósito, un vino bien dulce, un vino que es extremadamente seco y un vino que podría
I died, right? So it's everything's back that card.
Si puedes cerrar los ojos,
It's game over.
tú sentiste la primera sensación, pues mira, al principio de
2 bracks.
y tú te vas dando cuenta, por eso es que la gente
Well, if he draws one more time, I died.
Pero y lo hacen con el café también, hay muchos baristas.
You know what? I'm gonna be an asshole. Just leave it like that.
Lo de el vino más espeso o más cuerpo, ¿cómo es la producción? O sea, la uva está más tiempo.
Hay mucha uva, sí, muy buena pregunta, porque casi siempre el vino que tiene mucho cuerpo, la uva es más madura. Entonces se deja más tiempo en la barra, en el ramillete.
You laugh, what? So you did that just to piss me off. Okay, yeah, I get it. I still lost. Fucking asshole. You can pick one, so that means he's got a whole card. He did that to be toxic. So you cannot play this game for now. Gotta wait till daily, so it could be 8 hours or
Tienes cuando tú vas a comer con queso, algo que sea fuerte, porque necesitas entonces un vino con cuerpo completo. Eso lo vamos midiendo, según lo que vas viendo en el menú. Quisiera contigo la foto. Vamos a subirla ahí súper chévere. Van a ver el medio diagrama el umami, que es el quinto, el umami se reconoció, ¿verdad? Por un profesor científico de origen chino, asiático, que es un quinto sabor. Algo que se consigue mucho en los mariscos, los pescados, el champiñón o la champiñón, ese fue el nombre de español, pero es la cera, el champiñón en español. Lo que pasa es que nosotros en Puerto Rico le decimos cera, pero si tú vas a una bodega española, eso es champiñón. Igual que cuando vas a decir toronja, tienes que decir pomelo, ese tipo de cosas, uno tiene que aprender los sinónimos de nuestro propio idioma. Pues el umami, todos estos platos que tienen y se sienten en el mismo centro de la lengua. Así que yo les recomiendo siempre esto es bien importante, nosotros cuando vamos a cepillar los dientes, ¿se acuerdan que habíamos hablado de para que los dientes no se queden manchados? Pues hay que cepillar bien la lengua también, porque esto tiene que estar bien limpio cuando tú vas a probar.
Un fumador, una persona que fuma, es bien difícil, ¿verdad? Que sienta o pueda distinguir o no se hace tan difícil.
Pues el fumador se le puede hacer si acaba de fumar, sí. Y muchos de las personas que yo conozco que fuman, si saben que van a probar unos vinos delicados, pues ese día pues o fuman luego de la cata o en ese momento no fuman. Pero yo tengo amigos que están catando whisky, ¿no? Pues, con eso pues les gusta mucho fumar el cigarro. Y lo que se aconseja, mira, pues
is useful. But even then, for 1 minute. Activated ability, so it doesn't work for anything. To crap.
Eso te viene hay un poco de sabor y un poco de los mismos taninos y te va secando un poco más la lengua de cigarro, así que es bueno siempre evaluarlo cuando digo que lo vayas a probar después que termines la evaluación del líquido.
Me dice Carlito Pon aquí en Instagram, pregúntale cuánto tiempo se recomienda dejar un cinto coger oxígeno en el campo.
Eso es excelente pregunta. Siempre va a, por ejemplo, con el tema que estamos hablando ahora del cuerpo, tiene mucho que ver qué tipo de vino estamos hablando, porque un tinto como un Ribera del Duero, que tiene mucho de ellos, pues va a requerir más tiempo. Yo estuve en
Yeah, I don't think so.
que me invitó un distribuidor y eran vinos que llevaban 4 horas abiertos cuando nosotros, que eran dueños de restaurantes sommeliers que llevaban 4 horas porque necesitaban airearse bastante, pero un vino que por ejemplo un Beaujolais pues puede estar 15 minutos, 20 minutos, media hora. Yo si tuviese que decir llevándolo bastante sencillo esto, pues tal vez un vino de cuerpo liviano no necesariamente necesita decantar, pero si lo va a decantar yo entiendo que menos de media hora, un vino de cuerpo medio 1 hora y un vino de cuerpo completo 2 o más horas. De hecho, se decanta vino blanco. Hay gente que no le gusta hacerlo, pero el vino de cuerpo que tiene mucha madera. Hay vinos que la gente no necesariamente le gusta la madera, ese olor, ese sabor, y eso lo puede disminuir decantando el vino, dejándolo que coja oxígeno, una buena temperatura. Usualmente dentro de restaurantes, de la casa de
Reprint, Jesus. What's the deal with crabs and fucking milk?
Bueno, ya pusimos el diagrama de la lengua que nos vamos a ver aquí en el Agitando el Show en Twitter. Lo puedes conseguir, lo ven ahí para que más o menos.
Does nothing. Where's the tutorial? So.
Y si no, conocimiento taste areas o.
Taste areas of the human tongue.
2-1. It was a 2-2. I hope it was a draw, because that would have been 2-0 if they pinned that guy. I was like, every time you surveil, you get 1 life and put a counter on that guy. And with the demon, it's like, yeah, I think it was a draw. It was like, okay, paying 18 life and put 17 counters on this guy. And I pay 18 life, put 17 counters on this card, and heal 17 life. For no cost, life. So, you know, it's a little combo right there. I hope they don't hurt that. I really do. Because I mean, Father Guardian sucked. Imagine this again.
Tuvieron problemas, fue demasiado tiempo, no hay muchos entrenadores que se entendían que eran 3-4 días y nunca había pasado esto. Eso ayudó un poco a que hubo mucha venta, en especial de mucho vino se rebajó y muchas personas aprovecharon los que tenían modo. En mi grupo de sesión, pues, una de las cosas que se hacía era pues hacer barbiquito más vino. Había que ir había que ir disminuyendo un poco la cantidad.
Mira, tengo una pregunta. Hay dos restaurantes que tienen, tú sabes, una pared llena de los vinos, ¿verdad? Los tienen ahí muy dispuestos, en una vinera o un freezer. No entiendo, o sea, hay unos que sientan con una temperatura y otros no.
Los vinos que son ligeros, los blancos y los vinos tintos ligeros necesitan estar bastante más frescos. Los vinos que son mucho vinos tintos de cuerpo cero pueden estar a la temperatura.
Ahí me podría dar un poco de Instant American Road.
Porque los hay.
Sí, eso le acelera el envejecimiento.
Variable. Yay. It's gonna get replay. Thank God. Thank you, Wizards, for that. It's good for oof. I think the Innistrad art is better. Let's see. Innistrad. Oh, look at this art. I mean, that's fucking scary. It's like a huge prince. They go like fight. And then by the time this was released, there was a guy, a 2/2 green that said, pay 2 mana, tap it, and target creature you control fights another creature they control. So it's like, infinite removal, pay 2 mana, Hadouken, and that's it. That's insane. But look at this art. It's awesome. Pretty fun. It's fucking awesome. Alright. 2 mana.
Exactamente, eso aumenta. Ellos los norteamericanos dicen enhance the flavor, ¿verdad? Te imaginas lo que están probando y ciertamente. En el mundo de los neurotóxicos es uno bien importante. Y muchos
Okay. That's 1 mana of any color. I don't like it. I don't like the worm either. Or the rhino. This is actually decent. Creature with vigilance. Not great, but decent. But there's one that came out in Dominaria. It says vigilance and trample 2/2 for 2 for green colorless. So really, it works with like both colors. Not that great, but sure, it's a bear. I like this card. It's good to have it, it's just meaningless right now. That touch due to I'm gonna throw the enchantment. Simple 0/0. That was maybe no, this sacrifice deals 3 damage to target creature. It's target creature only, I don't like that. Don't be fooled by this one. It's like multicolored. And we're going to monocolored, believe me. There's an enchantment of Rivals of Excellent. Wow, it's just so expensive, but I like the effect. know why they did it like that? Because you can choose the same creature. So you can go put that 1/1 that put lifelink. We can't from Amiga. Okay, Garrett plus 9/9 until end of turn. Next one we heal for 10. Sure, Merry Christmas line. But it's a good effect, it's just too expensive. This should have been like 5 mana. It would have been awesome. A little bit of before we live, but it would have been even playable instead. At least 2. This is good with the goblin. So it's like turn 5 you can play the goblin. You gain X life so you don't have to luck. I'm starting to really like that card here. But let's say it says X, right? X Greenway. Okay. So X could be 1 or 0. And this costs 6 mana, it's not that great. Yeah, it's too hard. Whenever another creature you control enters the battlefield or dies. The 2 triggers. That creature's price greater than. Oh, he just gets bigger. Wow, this card's real good. Help Collector. If it's greater, it's good for Celestia. Like doing turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, and this just keeps getting bigger. Video push is going away, but I like it. But it's good for Celestia. When you gain life, you will pay 2 colors. If you do, draw a card. Okay. So if it happens, that's it. Wow. Create a 1/1 silver creature token. This is insane, Donna Hope. That card's really fucking big. So for 6 mana, you can just keep drawing cards and put a 1/1. If you put a 1/1, you heal. Like like if you're playing Dynamite. Wow. Create a one. This card's it's gonna be broken. I don't know how. I wanna see what else to say about this. That card.
Hey guys, Desolator Magic here, and there's more spoilers out for Guilds of Ravnica, finally. So you know what that means, all aboard the hype train. Seriously, it's already rolling. Go, run, you're gonna miss it, run! Take my hand, I'll pull you up onto the train! Run faster! Ah, now you missed it. Go see if your tickets are transferable. So first up we've got Assassin's Trophy, and that's a Golgari color combination, which is why it has the Planeswalker watermark on it. What? Vraska is literally in the flavor text. Okay, anyway, destroy target permanent and opponent controls. Its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield. Ooh, not tapped, and then shuffle their library. Ooh. Wow, that is like Path to Exile level of giving your opponent a giant advantage. I don't think this is gonna see much play, I really don't. I think Walk the Plank is almost a better card. It's instant speed and there's no, restriction put on it, and if you blow up a 12/12, who cares? It can have all the land they want. But the whole point of it costing 2 is to play it early game, I would think. I mean, it's not like nobody cares about cost late game, but, it's a lot less important. I wouldn't say it's a bad card, but I don't like it. So next up we've got Chromatic Lantern. Oh boy, finally getting reprinted. It's a 3 cost and lands you control have tap, add 1 mana of any color, and you can tap this and add 1 mana of any color. That is some aggressive fixing, which is why people are going to naturalize this. So this card is huge in Commander, absolutely huge. It was actually in Commander 2016. It was originally in Return to Ravnica, and that version is still $14 as we sit here, but those douchebags over at Card Kingdom have already ruined the set by pricing this at $6.99. Thanks, guys. Learn to say your prices correctly, you dumbasses. God, they're so pessimistic. They were part of what was wrong with the launch of Ixalan and Amonkhet and their EVs being garbage. I mean, it was mostly Sports and More's fault by just out with the lightning strike, though. I mean, 3 toughness. Man, you better hope you can swing away with this. Oh, boy. I have a feeling there'll be some recursion where you can bring this back out and get Surveil again, or you can clone it, or you can flicker it, or something like that. But on its face, it doesn't look very good. Next up, can we stop with this? Here. I have magic. So this is one of those hybrid split cards or dual cards, fuse cards. I don't even care at this point. Actually, here's something that's news to me and will probably be news to most of you. You cannot cast both of these. I thought that when they stuffed 2 cards on the same card or 2 spells on the same card, that was the mechanic.
Is it better front than back?
Card. No, apparently they need to have the keyword fuse, which they don't. Pretty easy to not notice something that's not there as opposed to something that is there. So you can cast one or the other, and that's it. Thanks, Wizards. That's not going to be confusing at all, and I'm sure nobody will play that wrong at the pre-release or at F&M. Beyond idiotic choice from Wizards here. Unbelievable. Find is hybrid mana black green, love that. Return up to 2 target creature cards from the graveyard to your hand. So honestly, not bad. And this is a rare 2 cards, and I'm sure this will cost 1 less. Just pretty good. 3 blue, 0 generic, so that'll be fun. Don't ever play red, so I'm not really planning on playing this battlefield. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. Overpowered and obnoxious, and get rid of search. And then just kind of.
I think that card's actually overpowered. Like it's gonna pop up like a card that just makes you go. Wait till what I would do is wait till this gets low to like a quarter, and then buy a shitload because it's gonna go up. It's a given. Whenever you gain life, any way, any shape or form, you pay 2 colorless. If you do, draw a card. Would you pay 2 colorless to draw a card? Any card. It's better than Explorer right there with this one. It works on its own. That's insane. I truly believe if 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 there isn't one will pop up red, white, that lets you put like a bunch of creatures, and then you can have that to overwhelm your opponent with card advantage, or something to like, okay, so with everything, what was it? Borrowed Grace and Innistrad. Like I used to do that a lot. Or there was a Flash 3/3 with lifelink. It said all your humans get pumped. I like this card too much. Don't hope. It's just too mana. This feels like what do you call it? The enchantment from Kaladesh. It'll come to Authority of the Councils. I love this mind trick. Authority of the Councils. Yep. It feels just like that. It's also an enchantment. Let me just Google it. Authority of the Council. No. See, this is a enchantment from Kaladesh. See that icon in the corner? This enchantment says 1 mana for the rest of the game. All you creatures enter the battlefield tap. Right? And when they enter tap, you'll gain 1 life. Insane. I bought 4 of those. Later, they became not as good, but it was super good. And then, while it wasn't standard, it was really good. I mean, Glorybringer, edges the battlefield tap. Exert, fine. You got to use it 1 time and useless for 2. And not when you want to. So it's by force. Yeah. Let's see. Come on. Still hearing this. Let me hear the sounds. Two mana enchantment cold. Now you cast a blue spell. Target player puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. So this is just like the card that's right now in Magic Duels. But it's not but you better be playing network, because if you're not, just 10 spells, what? That's 20 cards. Bye bye. You start with 7, so 33 cards later, you lost the game. This enchantment's overpowered. You can kill it, but I guess my sideboard is gonna have 4 naturals. Alright. When it enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. Each player who can't discards a card. Okay. So I love the wording on this one. I like it. It's balanced. It's a human, it's a shaman. I love it. I love that it's human, that you can synergize it with other tribes. Each player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. Each player who cannot discards a card. I love it. So it takes away the option of the player. That creature gets +1/+1 till end of turn for each creature you control. This card, yeah, yeah, it's the same as it is Might of the Masses. Might of the Masses is, those you don't know, right? Might of the Masses. Let's see, Lisa Bryce, go on. Oh no, it's right here. See this card. Which is, it says the same. It's the same card, but what I'm interested in is in the Righteous Blow. That was in Restored. Will the last Ravnica set be mostly blue-white overpowered shit? No, there's a card, a rare, from Rivals of Exile that says when it attacks, you get an awesome effect that's blue-white. You draw X and heal X, but if you pay X. Maybe if there's a way, I don't know if it's a Sphinx. Maybe if there's a way to like, this card's really good. Like those masses. Yeah, that's really good. Creatures you control, Anthem effect. First half is Central Library for and basic for a link card. Okay. Any link card. Basic. I like Commune better. A Commune says any link card. You're gonna get at least one link card. Maybe not the one you need. The one thing I like about that one is that it's your library. So you could go, instead of evolving Welsh, you could go with like green for it to start using other colors. I'm still playing dinosaurs. I think that they're way better, but I'm not even gonna read. What's this? You may look at the top card of your library anytime. Okay, so it does nothing. You may play the top card of your library. You can play cards from your hand. That's fucking stupid. Destroy experimental. Oh, that's so awful. You know what would make this card really good? If there was an effect that said like pay 6 mana and get this card to your opponent. That's how bad it is. No. Okay, blue, black. Okay. Whoa, If. When, if, maybe, perhaps, probably not. My dinosaur is gonna come in turn 3 and he's gonna go like 4 damage to your face. In the meantime, you're gonna try to proc that like 4 times. You're gonna see. Telic, Legion's Edge. Ace, Mentor. Mentor's a horrible mechanic. It's good. Mentor's good for like those colors. That's it. Red, white. That's it. I really like this card. Because you can just pay and give it first strike. No. It's a human though. Human shaman sounds better. Because he's like in flames and with like blue, that's like ice. Flames also. It's more like a shaman instead of a silver. Okay. This card's real good. It's a 3-2, that's the shot. Counter target spell. That spell is countered this way. Exile it instead of putting it into its own skin. You may shuffle up to 4 target cards from your graveyard into your library. I really like this card. This is a fucking common. You can have like 2. It's like counter extravagance. You can go full counters with this card. I like it. Not overpowered, but I like it. Imagine with red. It's like, oh my god. 10 shot back. You can go 2 for 1 and not be disappointed. Create a copy. So what this card is like, you gotta remove it or you're gonna lose. Because otherwise, why would they put it in their deck? What this card does is, if you control one or more other creatures, that spell could target. Could. So ambiguous. Okay, let's take a moment. Choose one of those creatures. Copy that spell. You gotta go